Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
The FCT Minister, Wike, has finally reacted to the statement or comment made by Ireti Kingibe, the Senator of Abuja, fairly recently. She came out to tell Wike that the people of Abuja will be waiting for him in the local council election, which is going to be coming up anytime from now. Don't forget that Bola Tinubu had told Wike that no matter what, Abuja should be captured by All Progressive Congress. Ireti says because of Wike's inability to meet the needs of the people, they are going to prove to him that he is not in their mind. But interestingly, Wike, via the Office of the Senior Special Assistant on Public Communication and Social Media, has reacted to it. And according to Lere Olayinka, he has accused Senator Ireti Kingibe of having an immoral relationship with one of her 8 boyfriends. It has been reported that Olayinka made the allegation in a statement on Tuesday while reacting to Ireti Kingibe's recent criticism of Wike's leadership style in the nation's capital. Ireti Kingibe had said on a television program that the FCT minister was out of touch with the people's need. According to the Labour Party senator, the people of the nation's capital would deal with Wike in the upcoming local government election in Abuja. In response, Olayinka accused Ireti Kingibe of refusing to pay her aides, engaging in immoral acts, and having a strained relationship with her 3rd husband, Ghana Kingibe, a former secretary to the government of the Federation. Olayinka further challenged Kingibe to tell the people of FCT what she did 3 billion naira awarded to her in 2024 and how many constituency projects she has sold for between 15 and 20% of the contract value. In his words, and I quote, say, as at today, we know how many of Senator Ireti Kingibe's aides have resigned owing to non-payment of their salaries and immoral acts. We know one of her aides who resigned because she allegedly had an immoral relationship with her boyfriend. We also know what strained her relationship with her 3rd husband, Ambassador Ghana Kingibe, a former secretary to the government of the Federation, SGF, but we will keep our gunpowder dry for now. However, Senator Ireti Kingibe should tell the people of FCT what she did with an envelope of 3 billion naira that was awarded her last year and how many contracts for constituency projects she had sold for between 15 and 20% of the contract value. As for the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, he will not be distracted by someone like Senator Ireti Kingibe, who has no other credible identity to present herself with except the name of someone she is no longer married to. The minister will continue to bring infrastructural development to both the FCT city center and satellite towns. Just last week, Friday, commissioning of 16 projects commemorate the 2nd year of President Bola Tinubu's administration was concluded, and by this time next year, more projects will be commissioned. That was the standpoint of Wike, and Nigerians have been reacting because it's real. But then, what did Ireti Kingibe actually say that warranted her, private life being brought to the public?
The minister is the person who is entrusted to bring development because he represents the president, who's the de facto governor of FCT. Now, yes, he's building roads, but we don't have public transport, so the bulk of Abuja residents do not benefit from the roads. He's building things like ICC. How does that concern the bulk of Abuja residents when there's so much insecurity? The FCDA workers are not paid. The women who were sweeping the streets, they have done so through several ministers. Their situation was always protected because they were indigent women, widows. It was our way of ensuring that they got. So whenever any minister comes along and wants to replace them with street sweepers, the trucks, we talk to him and say, no, we need them to do this. He leaves it. The current minister came without consultation with anybody. In fact, not without consultation, in spite of imploration, he fired them all. He has not replaced them with anything. So FCT has had a minister who most FCT residents will say came to work against them and make life as difficult as possible. development. FCT senator or any senator does not have a budget. We're legislators. In fact, the only reason that the FCT senator gets involved in more things than the average senator is because she's the one that everybody complains to. Oh, we need a transformer. We don't have water. This is happening. Some people complain to me. Snakes, and that there's some agricultural research place near them. So there are snakes coming to them. Who do they write to? Me. And in the past, the senator will say to the minister, these are the demands and the needs of the people. But a minister that does not recognize the elected senator can't do anything. In the last few months, I gave it some thought and I said, okay, at the end of the day, all I want is for my people to benefit. If being less antagonistic to the minister would help bring development to the people, then fine. So I decided that in spite of the things that I don't like that he's doing, I will minimize my public criticism of him. It's not made any difference because he has an emperor mentality. He just thought, oh, I've got her, end of matter. And things are even worse. Because at least in the first year I was senator, he paid the salaries of the FCDA people. Now they're not even being paid. A lot of things that should be done ab initio are not getting done. So the people, my constituency projects, nothing stops them. They get done. And I can proudly say, in my 2 years of being a senator, and the people of the FCT can verify it, I have done more constituency projects than almost any other senator. In fact, not almost any other senator. The senator who has served the longest, the last 12 years, has not even done half of what I've done, simply because I have goodwill towards the people. I bring everything that is given to me. I lobby extras. Ministers are in the order of protocol, maybe like 3 senators are maybe 3 levels above them. We have said, oh, senators should not go to ministers. They should not this because you and them are not on the same level. I go to ministers if it will make you do things for my constituency. I go to heads of agencies to say, please, this thing needs to be done in my constituency. Please do them, because I'm the only voice, of course, the House of Rep members as well, that they have. The minister is about visible things. The bulk of the people do not live in Central Business District or in Maitama or in Asokoro. They live in the rest of Abuja, where very little is going on. Okay, they say roads are being built. The truth of the matter is, some very long road, they'll do 9 kilometers, they commission it, is done. I know it's not done. I have drawn photographs to that effect. But it doesn't matter. There are times when even a minister who cares, a grader, just a grader, will work wonders on rural roads. So it's not about the amount of money that is necessarily spent. Some of these things cost very little.
Colleagues in the House, what's your standpoint on the reply given by Lere, the Senior Special Assistant to Wike on strategic communication?
I do not know if this can be called politics or mere petty gossip. We have reduced ourselves from the issue-based discussion to personal lives of persons in the name of political campaign and political landsliding. It doesn't make any sense. And I do not know who brought this kind of dirty politics, but it's no longer interesting. No wonder Peter B will always say, can we base this thing on issue? Can we have issue-based discussion? What's our business with the fact that Kingibe has a personal life? Does Larry not have his own personal life?
Exactly. Issues in his personal life.
There are so many issues that are pending. If we open it up with something, but we don't need that.
Of course.
All we need, we're asking for your capacity. If she's been able to do the needful, we don't care really how she lives her personal life. But when it comes to the issues to do with governance and the people or her roles in the Senate, then it's our business. And I think going forward, I think it's a case of Wike really encouraging this. I think all top politicians really need to stop this. It's getting out of hand.
Of course.
Yeah, they will correct you. Instead of you taking correction on issue based, you now go personal. How did we get here? I do not know. Personally, if you ask me, I think Kingibe should do us that honor. So don't
responding
reply.
To it.
Never. Lere is okay. In better statement, Lere should not. In fact, the guts of Lere is what is amazing. Why would Lere talk to a sitting senator
who was elected by the people?
My goodness, you undermine the mandate of the people. You also undermine the status of a senator. Can Lere insult Godswill Akpabio? Because the same people that elected Senator Kingibe, the same persons that also elected Senator Godswill Akpabio
in Akwa Ibom State.
In Akwa Ibom, same Nigerians. So let's not begin to get this twisted.